Hello, Evan Pinion back with another knife review. This is a dual review, and the reason is because these are both from the same company. They're both part of the, I guess you could say, the same line, in a way. And they don't actually have an actual title. Basically, they're called the RedHead Pivot the RedHead Pivot DPS, and that would be this would be the Micarta, and this would be the Stonewash, and they also have a one called Satin, which is basically this knife with a satin finish blade, and instead of the full stainless handles, it has aluminum handle scales with stainless liners that are also satin finished. And so far, those are the only three I know about. Did you see this one's more like a gentleman's type knife? And this one's just more of your, workhorse, I guess. This really nice micarta one is Holly's. I'm very jealous because this was the last one they had, and so she got to have this one. But it's a really nice knife. But this one's also really nice. So, but what makes these so unique as far as RedHead goes is the fact that they have ball bearings in the pivot. They actually have washers with ball bearings set into the washers. So it makes for a very smooth and effortless deployment. That looks like an assisted opener, but it's not. There's no spring to it. It's just quick deployment. And of course, as you see, they open just by flipper. All three of them open just by the flipper. Very fast. So, as you can see, it has these nice micarta handle scales. Nice full stainless liners in a liner lock. Stainless bolsters, tip down pocket clip, lanyard hole, modified drop point that I believe is 3 1/4 inches long, hollow ground, and it's made out of 440. Now they don't say whether it's 440A or 440B, but they claim on the back of the package that the 440 is hardened between, I believe it's either 56 or 58 to 60, and I believe the highest that 440A can get is to 56, and the highest that 440B can get is 58, and the highest that 440C can get is 60. So I'm not sure exactly which 440 they're talking about. Now, if it's anywhere between that and 60, maybe it's 440C, but usually a manufacturer would put on the package 440C, so I don't know. But nevertheless, whether it be 440A, 440B, or 440C, I mean, they're pretty good steels anyway. I've at least had experience with 440A and 440B, and they're pretty good. Now, if they're hardened to the highest hardness they can go, and that's not bad. You're getting a pretty good steel, especially at a price point of $30. You're getting a really well-made knife for $30 with a pretty good steel. The centers perfectly, locks up beautifully, and opens fast. This is a great knife. I'm very jealous. I like this knife a lot, but when we get married, I'm gonna be messing with this knife quite a bit. But now she's let me borrow it so I can do the review. I've been messing with it quite a bit as well now, so. But this one's also really good. This is for the Stonewash one, and it has full stainless liners, a frame lock, tip down pocket clip on the right hand side, lanyard hole, some jimping around, And the reason I got this over the satin finish version was because of the texturing on the handle and the jimping. Even though the jimping's not great, I love having jimping at least there. It provides a slight amount of grip, whereas the satin finish one, the liners had no jimping, neither did the aluminum, and the aluminum didn't have any texturing either. It was just nice, smooth knife. So I wanted at least some texturing, and plus, you know, you get a nice frame lock with this one. And the pocket clip sort of acts like a over travel stop, so the frame doesn't go too far in the wrong direction. And the flipper has some jimping here. And as you see, it comes out very smooth, and you get a 3 1/4 inch. Actually, this is more closely to 3 1/2, almost 3 1/2 actually. Modified drop point with recurve, hollow ground. Again, made out of the 440. A, B, or C, I don't know which one. Very, very nice. As you can see, pivot DPS, that's their opening system with the ball bearings. So, I don't know. Forget what it stands for. This one also centers perfectly in the handle, and when I got it, no need to adjust it at all. It was perfect, and it still is actually. Perfect lockup. Now, it doesn't show any way of adjusting it over here. You actually have to take the pocket clip off and adjust it from the back. But just so freaking smooth. Very nice knife. I do highly recommend any one of these. Either of these, and even the other one. I actually got to handle the satin finish version, and it's very nice still. But it's kind of like this one, you know, smooth, no jimping, but I mean, this one, like this one, it will fill your hand and feel pretty comfortable. But I do like jimping, so. But nevertheless, any one of these three is great. $30, you get a really, really high quality knife with ball bearings and everything. I highly recommend them. I really do. So anyway, thank you for watching, and God bless.